I'm gonna pot on these cucumbers today. I've got 2 Pepinecks as my main one. Got 1 Market More there, Market More 76. I love this one, it's a beautiful taste. It looks ugly as sin, but it's a beautiful taste. And a Gherkin, just for the pickles. So, and I've also got a couple of spares here that I'll probably pot on and just keep them by the, just in case, and then later on I'll be giving them away. Let me just put this down. So let's get these into bigger pots. Maybe start with a Gherkin. Yeah, around about there. I've just watered these. So again, this is a mix of the shop bought compost, the Erin compost, and unsieved. So there will be lumps in it, but as it's potting on, it doesn't matter. Hope you can hear me above the noise of the church bells. I've also just brought these down from the house and they're now going into the greenhouse here. So I'll be top watering these just to settle these roots in and then leave them on the shelf. Do the Market More. These will go outside, and I did grow one outside last year, but I'll be just having the one this year inside. This is the one that everyone asks me for because it tastes so good. I saw somebody saying, "Oh, Market More, it's a horrible cucumber," and it's not. It's a lovely cucumber. It tastes wonderful. If it doesn't taste right, there's something wrong with the cucumber. It's probably been left too long. Let's take the stick out. Market More 76. Another Pepinecks. These are the long female variety. Not sure what that was. These will be planted in the polytunnel, and I put them inside one of these tomato rings. And grow them up a string. You'll see that later. I haven't really got any frost on the long range forecast, so I'm happy to bring them down now. I'm not even putting any frost protection on in the greenhouse either. Because once they're planted in the polytunnel, you can't really protect them against any late frost, so it's a bit of a quandary when to actually do the planting. So yeah, the earliest will be our average last frost date, which is last day of April, last week of April, sorry. Okay, that's enough on them. Did want to show one little thing. I pulled this morning, and this extra box of carrots that I used all my old carrot seeds in, I've got the first carrot come up, which is exciting to see. So I've keep my eye on this to see if it comes how I want it. So I'm gonna pot these on. These are my my main tomatoes. These are the Saint Pierre. Now I've grown them this way in these little pots for a good few years now. Can't remember exactly, but and it works really well from the first pricking out into these. But I've read about this 2-pot system. These got a little nick in the bottom that to provide drainage, but I've heard about this 2-cup method, and there's a cup here, a new cup with obviously no cuts in the bottom, and you just sit it in there, and all it does is act like a little reservoir for any drainage, and also to maintain the humidity and what have you. So nothing really gets lost, humidity, the water in there, so you get a little bit of drainage into it, and as long as it's not waterlogged, it's supposed to be a really good method of doing it. So I'm going to give that a try. Okay, so I'll mix up some compost, and then I'll decide what I'm putting them in, and I'll get back to you. It's nice and moist. Let's give that a go. Take the smallest first. There we go. That worked perfectly. So I'm happy with that. Stick Saint Pierre label in. One down, 14 to go. Now I'm going to plant 12 in the polytunnel, 12 tomato cordons, and I've got 15 to choose from here, plus some spares at home. Last year I had a bit of I took a chance and planted some early in the polytunnel, planted them mid-April instead of end of April, which is what I should have done, and we did get a cold snap, and even though I protected them with a fleece tent around them with line pins, they never fully recovered, so I won't be doing that again. So I'll be stopping this video shortly after this next one. Just try to find the smallest ones for these first few pots. Try and tuck it down to the cutter lead ends if possible. There we go. So you get the picture what I'm doing. is the cucumbers I potted earlier. I expect they'll be sad for a little while, but I'm sure they'll perk back up. So that's the Saint Pierre, 15 in the bigger pots. Next door to it, of course, is the Garden Pearl, which I go into the these hanging baskets. Well, have 5 of those that are going to be put up. So I did another thinning out of these carrots. I'm hoping they're showing up. And these two anyway. I haven't thinned this one yet, but I can see the germination is just as good as the other one. Just can't see it very well. Oh, and the other thing I've done is moved the strawberries out of the polytunnel into their position that I leave them in for the summer. So I'm hoping they'll do well this year. Just about to show you the no-dig method of removing a plant that's gone to seed. I'm just trying to find a place for you to see it. That one there. That's it. That's all you have to do. And you just let the roots rot in the ground. Simple as. While I'm here, these are the all year round cauliflowers that I planted the other day. Seem to be stood up well and doing okay.